We're almost there. Come on. There we go. Wow, that wind is loud. Okay. Hey guys, Thesmilebc here, back on the single player series. I know it's been a long ass while and there's been various reasons for it, but I'm glad to be back, and I'm quickly going over to that dwarven fort, even though I don't want to enter the Blackwood Vale. I just realized all my efforts were in vain. That's fine. Guess we'll go down again. But we've been to the top, listened to the wind of Beta 34, which I still think is an amazing feature. Ah! Oh, look at that. Nice little cover. But, I've been having a lot of issues with my recordings lately, hence that I never really, what the, okay. Or every time I tried to record an episode, it would break up and it wouldn't, record past like a certain amount of time. I've done a few test runs, not today. Today I'm going in blind. I have to see, yep, no, my mic is not muted, that's good. And I just hope this time it will last. I've been playing some other games and recording it on there, just to see if that will help. Or that it worked on that game. Hopefully it works on this one too. Do I have looting on this? Yes, fortunate. Cool. Now what is this? Because this looks suspiciously weird. Ah! Hello, I'm your savior. I'm basically here for Dwarven Ale, so this is perfect, so I don't have to go all the way. Oh, you have a kid with a beard. That's impressive. I'm just gonna eat all this. Dwarven Ale. Good. That's for a quest. I've got a couple of quests that I got in a failed episode. So, I want to complete those right away, and then we can continue with whatever I decide to do. I'll take all of this though. Pike, for sure. Extra pants. Oh man, it has been a while since I've been able to record, and today I was kind of in a mood of like, I don't know what to do. Let's just dive into a recording session. And since this series basically allows me to do whatever I want without any necessary things that I have to do, this is the perfect opportunity. And I just have to keep an eye on the counter so that it doesn't freeze mid-frame. Ah. +2 on the mole life, of course. Alright, let's swim across whatever this water is. I should really kill that waterfall, but that's fine. I have been working on that. At least I tried to record working on that. You still need alcohol. Okay. Sure, you'll also take all my cups. That's fine. Here you go. I still have one horn, and hopefully I have some more. Let's see what I need. 2 more, and oh wow, I did not remember. Wait, where are the bandits? Oh, there they are. You made a very poor decision attacking me. Haha, your hat looks stupid. And you, with your filthy day, I like your shirt. Okay. So yeah, oh wait, look at that, I got his hat. I'll claim it as a trophy. No, I've been good. I've been relaxed. I've been playing a lot of games. I've been back at school. And I'm gonna... Okay, that's one. I'll be back for you later. I don't have a map to track where I accepted all my quests. I just realized that. Because, if I open the L menu, there is no map on this. Could I? No, I can't even detect like the area of influence and cheat my way into the map that way. That's fine. I do have, of course, my journey map, but that doesn't show me the quest that I have. God, we've explored a lot of this actually. So there's a quest there, and probably one at the Dwarven Fortress. I don't know. So let me quickly cover what I've done here. This is gonna be a rambly mess because. First of all, I don't know what to do, and that's a great and awful feeling at the same time, because I just get to enjoy the game. And second of all, I have a lot of different things I want to just chat about. But I've been working on the start of like the ramparts, the bridges, the things that connect the forest. I probably have to plant a few trees here. And I'm doing this design, which is both baobab and I believe it's baobab at least, and the Erenkaran trees. So that's gonna be fine. And I need to continue the pillar design, which I did on the stream, so that is available. It's still not named properly. I'm sorry for that. How are you doing? Dwarven ale is the finest drink in all of Middle Earth, and that's why it requires 2 dwarf wood, which is hella difficult to find, at least in Middle Earth Classic. As you guys have heard me mention many times before, Dungeons and Dragons, or D&D, has been a massive part of my life, even still. There we go, 2 more Dwarven ale, let's give that to that guy. And I recently got to do a... I'm now in one of the campaigns, like I'm running 2. One is almost wrapping up, but it's very hard to schedule a session for that one, so that might last a little longer. That's the summer campaign, which basically was a group... That's just Bluebell. A group that everyone stayed home during the... or in my vicinity during the summer, and we decided to play. And the other group is the school campaign, which is ongoing for however long we decide to keep going. Since the second year just started, we've been playing approximately a year. A little bit, oh hello. How are you doing? These Rex. How's my Gundabad alignment? 250. Oh. They can kill each other. So that campaign is ongoing, and I finally got to play in one that just started up. We've only done one session, but it was a great lot of fun because the entire table is into roleplay, and that's exactly what I love about D&D the most. So I've got to revel in all that is that. I need a little bit of smooth stone, so not too much. What's going on? Alright, put that there. I want to make a weapon rack so I can put that leather hat on it and claim victory over the trophy of the people I killed. Where can I put the blackwood? I'll dump it in there. I need to work on a bigger house, so that might be something I'm going to work on. And, did I put anything in here? Nope, 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 nope. Everything's cool. Let's see. I honestly don't know where I left off either, because it has been a while for me as well. Put that on there. Booyah! We'll call him something. Let me know what we should call this bandit. Actually, we'll call him Turpin. Turpin after Dick Turpin. If anyone knows that reference, then hats off to you. We should make a larger house area. I think it will be better if I carve it. And this overhang idea, I liked that at start, not anymore. Or I'm not even sure if that was a temporary decision back then, but let's see. 7.3. Everything for 7.3 I get to cut down. And continuing on my D&D rant, because what's logic anyways in storytelling, right? That's something I've never really expressed. I recently did a one-shot, and if you're unfamiliar with the terminology... Does this have Sick Touch in it? Oh, look at that. Oh. One-shot is basically a Dungeons and Dragons game that only lasts for one session. Or supposedly, it's meant to only last for one session. And if it lasts for any longer, then you did something wrong, but that's okay. That also means the story was fun enough to continue. But I did a one-shot of monster races, so basically... In Dungeons & Dragons, much like the Lord of the Rings mod, you get to play any race you'd like. And there are stats for each of them. And normally you play the dwarf, the elf, the human, the heroes. There's a few more options in Dungeons & Dragons that Lord of the Rings doesn't cover, but Lord of the Rings was basically the base for roleplay games like Dungeons & Dragons, so of course it's heavily inspired by it. And... the monster one-shot is that you play one of the monster races. So a goblin, an orc. There is a difference in Dungeons & Dragons between goblins and orcs. Not so much in Middle-earth. That's just synonyms that they love to confuse. And Or there's various other creatures like the bugbear or the hobgoblin, which is different. There's basically the goblin Uruk-hai, the orc, and the bugbear is almost like a, I don't know how to describe it, but more bestial version of the orc, or of the goblin, I would say. But they were all only allowed to play those monster races, so you had to play one of the monster races, and I just sent them on a weird quest because it's goblins. Goblins don't make a lot of sense. They're generally kind of weird. Again, it's not very Tolkienish in the way that goblins work in Dungeons & Dragons, but I like that. I like a little bit of different, even though it's still very standard, I guess. So they sent on a weird quest, and it was just pure chaos because they were messing around. They were arguing over the most illogical stuff. The highest intelligence was only just above average for a normal peasant human being, which made for great shenanigans where they did all the stupid stuff, and it was amazing. Oh. And that was something I had great fun in, playing, being the monsters for once. And their final boss fight was a group of adventurers who would try to save the town that they were rampaging in, to some degree of success and some degree of failure. And that was a lot of fun, and that was recently. My voice has just recovered because I was, of course, doing a lot of monster noises and voices myself. And, you know, the orcs have kind of the gritty voice and stuff. It was a lot of fun to do, though, especially because I have some interest in the voice acting field. It's always fun to challenge myself and see, like, how far can I take this. Let's see, is this still the max line? Yes. I need to get up there and dig down. That wasn't risky at all. My hand is confused in controls because in Minecraft the control is the sprint and the shift is crouch. And in Black Ops 4, which I said I've been playing a lot of, it's exactly the opposite. So sometimes I crouch when I intend to sprint, and vice versa. Hopefully, that's why I'm not mining. If I were to mine near lava and I would want to crouch and I just sprinted headfirst into the lava, I would probably be a little bit upset. It's a funny scenario if I have to go on another tangent or divert from the topic. It's a funny scenario where, of course, I am a relatively active member of the LotR Mod YouTube community. There's dark times that I've, of course, been a part of. I don't need snowballs. And all of that, I try to interact with it most I can. And that, making videos can inspire others. And then that kind of lets to, at least I like to think that this series and Beta 34 has kind of inspired some. I talked to Mind of Mike a lot. And then he started making Torment, or Tormented, I'm not sure what his exact title is going to be, but the new series, which, by the way, if you haven't checked it out or seen it yet, go watch it. It's amazing. I love the twist of narrative he's pulling. And that, again, has inspired me to make my content more. And it's kind of that vicious cycle of we love each other's work, we just love the work in general. And we see what the other one is doing, and that inspires us to make something similar or something different or something. If we bring a twist in, that might inspire others to also bring another twist into their story. And that's such a nice feeling, to just see something created, feel inspired by it, and then to create something of your own, which you then either unconsciously or consciously will lead to inspiring others again to either keep doing what they're doing or pick something up or start anew. And life is way too short not to follow dreams and take chances and just have fun. There's enough drama around as it is, so yeah, that's kind of a. You probably have to thank Mind of Mike for this video, otherwise I might have just played more Black Ops 4 right now. I am returning to Dark Times, which is interesting for you to know. Maybe I should do a separate video on that, but if you're watching this and it actually got published because recording didn't fuck up, then you're one of the first probably to know, save for maybe the Discord chat itself, that I'm definitely returning to Dark Times. I have some fun plans for that. I'm gonna try and be very... I'm a story guy, so I'm gonna be very interactive on roleplay and interacting with the viewers, because that would... I have some fun ideas, and I'm hoping you will be along for the ride. I'll do my best to make that an interesting tale, of course. Alright, so this wall is finally down. I've managed to rant long enough about it. Or just rant long enough to fill up the time. Let's see if I can get all the stone here. Boom. We're gonna have to make an entrance for that, don't we? How am I gonna do this? So what I'm thinking I want to do is build 2 side towers on either side, although that one... I might build a tower there and like a balcony region there, so it's open. I'm still not sure why I would need fortifications for the rest of town, but hey, it looks pretty. And then a main door here. I have plenty of stone. What material am I gonna do it with? Probably the same as this. Alright, so there's gonna be the main gate here. Let's make that loop around like this. And this is the center. Nope. Definitely a no. That looks really bad. Gonna rework that. Chill, weather. Don't start on me. And that brought out a bit. I'm gonna put my hand in front of the screen so I can see. I think I'll like that. I think that's fine. That frame. I'll quickly do the frame because the video is getting a slightly long. Ah, there we go. It's like nice weather now. Because the video is getting longer again, and I like to keep these relatively short so that they are easier to consume. Oh, come on. Nah. Actually, that might work. Just need some refinement because I don't like how the stairs look, but definitely the reinforcement gives it a bit of a bulkier look. Might have to do one on this side, and then it will look good. But that is definitely something. Alright. So it's a small progress, but it's a start again, and we're building on towards something. Next episode, I'm probably gonna be finishing this, and yeah. I know my upload schedule is probably the most irregular and infrequent as anyone, and I'm sorry. I would like to thank anyone who's still sticking around, of course, and that spends enough time to watch my rambly, weird videos. It does move me every time to realize that I have over 1,000 people subscribed, and that the majority of those are actually active. So, thank you. I love your attention that you give me. I need it, and I'll be around some point. See ya.